just going to show you this FLEXTAIL Max Pump 3. We got 2 of these that they sent us, me and my partner. Absolutely incredible. I've sort of done a little review on this, but we've been using these for a while now. We can't recommend them enough. Double click on the light part. You have 1 stage, 2nd stage, full on. Absolutely amazing. You can even dim it as well by pressing and holding, and the light will dim down. Like I say, we've been using these for a while now, and I just wanted to show you in action. Obviously we've got the zero pump as well, we've got that, but absolutely brilliant. Big credit to FLEXTAIL for this. It's an amazing thing. But I'm going to show you now pumping out this quite large bed. Got a few bits on it in a minute, being outside here at the cabin. But right, connect him on, and it's double click to start the pump, and you could just leave it to it. And it will stay in there and hold in as well. It's not too loud at all. Been doing a bit of a hammock setup. We've got another one over here as well. We've got double hammock setup, so let's put these posts in. Like you saw in the video earlier on, we're using the FLEXTAIL Max shower to just give our fly sheet a bit of a rinse off. This is the FLEXTAIL Max Power shower, camping shower. They haven't been done for a while. We like to keep them fresh, get them out, set them out. We've got to get our other tents out yet and set them out. But air out our sleeping bags and stuff. Do a bit of outside cooking later on, which you'll see in this video and a bit later on. Stick with us. We've got some other products to show you. It's the TRANGIA and the TRANGIA MESS TIN. And obviously some OEX gear like the OEX TARP, and we've got the sleeping pad. I'm going to show you the 7.2 R value sleeping pad from OEX. Another great product again. During the day to charge up our big power bank, we use the Renogy Flex. It's a 30-watt portable solar panel. And we use that to charge this 60,000 milliamp Anker 548 power bank with a light on the top. Absolutely great thing. It don't cost us anything to charge this up. This is just our backup power. Obviously we've got solar on the rest of it. But literally, we just sit him in the sun like that. And he charges up. Charges up. Get about 20 watts out of this on a good day. But yeah, this is just another little one of our free energy things in our emergency power packs. One of 3 we've got with Anker. We've also got the bifacial 250 watt Renogy solar panel on the cabin as well, which charges our internal batteries and as our power board running the cabin. Like I say, it's getting there now. Start to level out a bit. It's quite a big mattress, but this is a lot more powerful than our zero pump, that's for sure. I'm not knocking the zero pump, we absolutely love it. We use this in our shower, in our shower tent. Same shower tent we use as a toilet. Here we go, it's starting to go now, look. But yeah, great products from FLEXTAIL, absolutely fascinated with them. Can't knock them. Still going strong, look. Starting to get a bit of tension with it. Still pumping. Got a lovely little carabiner on here that folds as well, that you can hang stuff up with. You'll see this later on under the hammock as well when I hang this light up. But yeah, pumping up really well. Even me pressing down, you're not getting that choking down sound. But I would say that's pretty much done. With ease, absolute ease. Get loads of different connections for it. We use a combination of 2. With the zero pump, we've got some different connections with that anyway. But yeah, pretty much done. It says got a foot pump on it, but we don't really use the foot pump in the bottom corner. We don't see the point, especially when we've got this amazing little thing. Just thought we'd do a little bit of a hammock test camp tonight. Never done it before, never slept in a hammock before, especially out in the wild. We're on our land, we're not out in the actual wild, but we're on our land. But thought we'd do a bit of a hammock and tarp setup, try this out. We've got 2 set up, and Missus got one over there as well. And we're going to be using the OEX BUSH PRO TARP. And we've got the OEX Ultralight Flux, and it's a 7.2 R value mat and the OEX Bush Pro bivvy. It's a bivvy bag for the sleeping bag. This is just a cheap £21 hammock off of Amazon. We haven't gone to town and bought anything too expensive just yet because, say, we might not even like it yet. So just thought we'd give it a little go tonight. We're going to be using the FLEXTAIL MAX PUMP 3 to blow this up. Absolutely love this thing. That's also the same pump up there. It's kind enough for FLEXTAIL to send me and the missus one each. And obviously we've got the Tiny Helio headlamp that's hanging up here. You'll see me use that later on when I'm cooking tea. But both great, absolutely great products. Can't recommend them enough. I'll drop a little code down in the description for you. If you're interested in one, go along and have a look at their website. Got some amazing gear on there, absolutely amazing. I'm going to use the OEX, this is the ultralight pillow as well. We're going to blow that up, use that, set this all up in here, show you how this works. And then we're going to get that set up and start cooking some tea, maybe get a beer on the go. Maybe a little campfire later on, we don't know yet. But we're just going to get settled in. Like I say, first time doing this. I've done my tarp camps before on the floor. Do you know what I mean? Just out in the bivvy bag and stuff with the same tarp. My partner's got the same tarp as well. But I've never slept in a hammock before, so I'm prone to getting seasick. So I'm not too sure whether I like it or not anyway. But we'll give it a go, see how it gets on. OEX is another great product we like to use. Got a couple of their tents as well. Hold on, just bear with me with the noise for a second. You've seen me use this pump before when I've done the first review, and we've been using this a lot since. Absolutely love it. Brilliant pump and lantern at the same time. We use this in the shower tent as a lamp like we're using up here now. This is pumped up quite quick, as you can see. Fully pumped now. What's the OEX? And it's the Flux 7R. It's got 2 liners of insulation foil inside. Absolutely amazing. I'm going to chuck that in there. I haven't gone with the under quilt and stuff. Normally with these hammocks you'd stick an under quilt in and an over quilt you could have, but I'm just doing it with sleeping bag and pad mat. This is the OEX ultralight pillow, very small, you can see that. Very small package, very light, very comfortable too. I'm going to chuck this in and use this as well. 2 brands that I do highly recommend, and that's the OEX stuff and the FLEXTAIL stuff. I mean, FLEXTAIL reached out to me after a review I'd done on the Zero pump, and they were kind enough to send us a couple of these Max Pump 3s and a couple of these Tiny Helios. I'll show you that in a sec. There's the pillow. But yeah, these 2 sort of brands are like 2 of my favourite brands, FLEXTAIL and OEX. It's just very good quality gear, very affordable, you know, and very reliable, more importantly. I mean, look how quick that was up. More importantly, they're affordable and they're reliable. You know, there's a lot of this ultralight gear out there now is so expensive, and obviously they use different materials and that. There just seems to be less of everything, but yet you're paying more for everything. This, I will mention this bed mat as well. This comes in this bag it holds in. It's actually double that length if you go to the other end, the bottom of this end. And it's actually got one of the pump bags. She got that end on it there, and you can stick that on your pad mat, give it a little shake, and you just roll the bag down and it pumps the mat up for you. Have a look. And it pops up. Takes about 15 times I worked it out when I've done it, but like I say, I'd rather use the pump anyway. It's much quicker and less annoying, if I'm honest with you. Bivy bag, we'll set that up as well. This is the Berghaus Transition 300 XL. It's a 3-season bag, synthetic fill. It's not a down fill. It's just a little bit bigger, a little bit cheaper as well to buy. Quite warm. It's a little bit big, if I'm honest with you, for me. My partner, she's got the Transition 400, which is the 4-season. It's a little bit smaller. She's a little bit smaller anyway. And that's that. I won't put the bivy bag on just yet. I don't even know if I'm going to use it, but this will keep you even more insulated using this. I normally use this when I'm sleeping on the floor and put a head net on. But we're going to use the bug net because we've got a lot of midges and that around here because we're right next to water. Again, FLEXTAIL do a tiny repellent, I think they call it. And it's got quite a good range, gets rid of all midges and mosquitoes, keeps them at bay. You can hang it on your backpack, so we might have to invest in some of them. Or if they send us some, we'll try them out anyway and do a video on them for you. But yeah, there's loads of things that you can get to do with lamps, pumps, insect repellents, all types of stuff with FLEXTAIL. Same with OEX, some amazing tents, tarps, bivy bags. Even some of their sleeping bags are really good. They've got synthetic and down ones. Two of my favourite brands at the minute. Anyway, let's get in here and try this out without the boots. Let's see how this feels. Oh yeah. We will get the boots in. Not bad. Not bad at all. I can live with that. I can absolutely live with that. Yeah, that's better with the matting, love. Much better, yeah. Much better with the matting. Yeah, I could live with that all day long. Right. You won't know until we've done a full sleep in it though. Right, anyway, I'll pack this up for a minute. So we're going to get some food on. And yeah, come back for a little bit of a chat in a minute. So we had some comments on the last video we posted. One in particular from Ashley Styles. So I did say that I would talk about some water purification and stuff and bladder. I'll get into this in a minute, all right? I'm just going to get some food on the go because me and the missus are starving, and we're both a fan of the hammock. She's jumped in as well and tried it out. Quite shocked at how comfortable it is, considering what we used to sleeping on the floor. There's definitely going to be a bit of hammock camping coming ahead. We're going to get on and cook some food for a minute. Show you some more of our gear, really, what we're using. So Ridge Monkey. This is the bigger version. We've got both. We've got the smaller one and this one. But they're both amazing. Absolutely amazing. Just cooking some hot dogs tonight. We're going to have a Newcastle brown ale as well. Just because we can. And because it's a nice evening. We've had a lovely day today. It's been banging hot. We've aired all the tent out and stuff. Well, one of the tents anyway. So just thought we'd do a bit of cooking outside tonight. We're going to do another video tomorrow as well. We're going to show you the inside of the cabin, how far we got with the cabin and that. Get you involved in that. Bit of an update video on how far we are. You can just see down there is my target, just past this lamp. You see on the other side of that lamp there. That's my archery target. So what I said about the FLEXTAIL sent us a couple of these. This is another FLEXTAIL product. It's that Tiny Helio 600Z. So I'm actually going to do a bit of night shooting. Been making good use of these. Very good. Absolutely amazing bit of kit. But I'm going to do some night shooting with the bows with this. Give this a proper test out. But happy to death with them. They're amazing. Absolutely amazing. FLEXTAIL sent us 2 of them and 2 of these pumps, these Max Pump 3s, and we've been using them a lot, and we can't fault them. You absolutely can't fault them. For the lamps, the lantern side of things, and for the pump. We still use a 0 pump, but we are using the Max Pump 3 a lot more. This is one of our gas stoves we've got, another OEX product as well. We'll say we do like the OEX stuff and we do like the FLEXTAIL stuff. Very affordable, very reliable, good quality for the money, can't knock it. But this is quite a big stove really. It's called the Novo, the OEX Novo. It's meant to be windproof. It is windproof to a certain extent, but I wouldn't say it's fully windproof. But it does the job. Folds up small, it's quite light, and we like it because we can fit the Ridge Monkey on there, the big one, and obviously stick our bigger, we've got a bigger pot and pan set and frying pan that we use on it as well, and the kettle sits on it quite well. I'll do some other review gears because we've got a few cook kits. I've actually got one other thing here I want to show you as well in a minute. We've got 3 of these. Well, we've got one of these ones and then we've got 2 others. Let's get the cook kit. It's our little fire box. We keep all our fire kit in here, flint and steel and stuff, and just loads of bits and bobs in there. There's actually other flints that we can use. With lighters and that. Even a pencil sharpener, candles, there's all types in there. I'll go through this one down and show you all. It's just a fire kit that we can use here on the land, and if we go camping we can take it camping as well. I have got another little kit there as well I want to show you. I won't show you today, there's just something in it I need when I talk about the water, and this is just like an EDC kit that you can legally carry around England without getting in any trouble with the police, and it's like a hunting survival kit, an EDC kit. I will do a little review on what I've got in here, but there's just something in there that I need for what I'm going to talk about in a minute. On a bit of a slope, haven't we? Bit of a slope. Being on this land, none of it's even. Not that we'd want it to be perfect anyway, we want something that's perfect. Put that there a sec. So we will get in and use, I'll show you this now. So basically what this is a TRANGIA alcohol stove. It's the mess tin. They're only about a tenner. Another lighter, always keep a spare lighter with it. But this mess tin is incredible really. We're not going to be using it today. So we're going to be using the just the stove. I suppose we could do it in that, couldn't we? Should I do the onions in that? Yeah, I'll do the onions in that. It's a little bit of a smaller profile. Just whip this off a minute, we'll get prepared. Basically it's the TRANGIA alcohol stove. This is the original one. It's been around for years. And we use denatured alcohol in it. We did buy 2 of the other ones as well, so we've got the red camp versions, which is basically a copy version. And we've done a few tests of it, and to be honest with you, there ain't much difference in them. This one does perform a little bit better. It just blooms a little bit quicker. It seems a bit more evenly balanced with the flame. There's not much in it, not enough to be worried about whether you got an original or not. With the copy one that we got, you get a nice little stand of it and stuff, and actually the bag I've just pulled this out of, this bag here, that actually comes with the red camp version. It don't come with the TRANGIA version, so I've just stole that because I keep the red camp one in our bigger pot and pan set, and my partner's got the red camp one as well. But there ain't a lot of difference in them, to be fair. Not a lot at all. I actually thought at the first that the red cam was performing better, if I'm honest with you, until I'd done some more extensive tests with it. What am I doing? Get your shit together. I mean, it's not very windy tonight. These work better. I have got a windbreaker down there, but it's not that windy. They do work a bit better without wind, but again, these work with flint and steel as well. If the temperature's a bit cold, it can be a bit more difficult to light. There we go, I've just spilt it everywhere. There you go, it'll light up. Yeah, you see that wind blowing that there, look. He's all over that table. At least he'll bloom a bit quicker. That's how not to light a Trangia alcohol stove. But we're outside, pretty good with fire, so we're not too bothered. We don't take it all too seriously. It's all a bit of fun in it. In fact, what we'll do is we'll get rid of that extra alcohol on the table. It's already gone, it's evaporated. You're not really meant to do that either. Like I say, we don't care. So yeah, you can get quite a few cooks out of these. Not too much, but if you were just going for an overnighter or something, they're ideal. But what we did purchase, we purchased one of these. I think it's meant to be for like whiskey or some sort of spirits. It's metal. And basically we keep a load of the denatured alcohol in that. So if we ever just want to take a lightweight cook kit, we can take this with us and we can go for multiple days and just take a couple of the alcohol stoves with us. In fact, we'll move that while the flame's there. But yeah, so we got that just to top it up. Trangia do a bottle, a plastic bottle, which is meant to be, and it does look easier to be fair, to fill up your alcohol stoves with, but the amount of money they want for the actual plastic bottle, it's more than the fucking stove. I think it's like 18 quid for a bottle. I think I paid about 8 quid for that bottle, and it's metal. You know, it's not breaking easy, it doesn't leak. I've had it in there for a while, you know. Anyway, we're going to do some cooking. Stick a bit of the olive oil that's almost gone, because the missus likes to use this quite a bit on her face and everywhere else. She's got the softest bum I've ever felt. We need to top that bottle up because that's our camping bottle. But this is the Trangia mess tin. Like I say, for what was it, 25 quid, the mess tin and the stove. Do you know what I mean? You can't really go wrong with that. For a lightweight cook kit, and that you can just take out with you on a couple of days hiking, camping. And obviously now we've tried this this tarp and this hammock out. I can see plenty more of this coming on, and we'll go out and try it out a few times out in the wild, and I think we'll be getting better hammocks. There is one I had my eye on a little while. I think OEX have got one out, and also DD tarps and hammocks. They've got a decent one out there, but there is one I do like the look of it. It's that One Wind brand called One Wind, and they've got the tarp that comes with it. Literally folds over on each end of the hammock. Well, that's going already, look. Yeah, so the tarp that goes with the One Wind hammock, it's a little bit more money, but it folds in on itself on the end, so it's like a tent. We did have the 80s radio on, so I apologise for it being a bit quiet. It was a bit more lively earlier on, but YouTube being YouTube, I'll get a strike if we go playing music on here from the radio. Copyright strike, and we don't want that. We're not going to spend all night on here doing this video. Just thought we'd do another little one. So I'm going to do another one tomorrow as well. I'll show you inside the cabin where we are on the cabin. You ain't got any wipes though, have you? You get us a wipe, yeah. Try to touch anything. I should do another little video tomorrow, give you a little walk round. Show you how much of this land we've cleared. We've got the back end to tidy up a little bit more yet as well. But we're getting comfortable. We're definitely functionable, that's for sure. Like I say, we got full electricity, we got gas, we got water. We're completely off grid. We got a shower, we got toilet. Fucking hell, we've even got electric toaster when we want to use it, and we've even got electric kettle when we want to use it. But we mostly use the gas, so we've got these two what do they call them? Cast iron, like gas hobs. They were from Go Outdoors. I think, what was they, about 90 quid, weren't they, or 100 quid, something like that? The gas stoves, the cast iron gas stove. 100 quid, but we get a bit of extra discount in Go Outdoors. Obviously we got the membership, but we get like an extra 20% off because we're always in there. They take all our money, so they do give us an extra 20% off. We don't get anything if you go and buy anything from there. It's just our little personal little bit of extra discount we get. But I am an affiliate of FLEXTAIL, just to let you know in advance. I do get a little bit of commission if you buy something from FLEXTAIL. And like I say, I should put the code in the bottom. So no one's forcing you to buy it. If you want any of these little products like I'm showing you, then you can go and buy it. Like you saw with the shower earlier on, the Max shower, amazing. Absolutely amazing. We use it for all types of stuff now, not just showering, but you can use it to rinse the washing down with. You saw us earlier on, my partner, she was washing the fly part, the fly cover, whatever you call it, for our tent. Just because when you get a bit of condensation over time, it just keeps it fresh. Get it out in the sun, give it a rinse off. What was it he was using? White vinegar, wasn't it? White vinegar, and yeah, so he was using white vinegar and water. Just with the Max Free. Not the Max Free, sorry, the Max shower. It's because we've got the Max pump 3 in the Max shower. We've got a lot of FLEXTAIL and OEX gear, we absolutely love it. Give this a bit more heat. So like we say, it's the pheasants again. We're surrounded by pheasants. When it's pheasant season, they'll be getting eaten again. But this gas stove thing, obviously it's OEX again, it's called the Novo. It wasn't too expensive, I think that was only about 20 quid. An amazing little stove. We've got a decent fire maple setup as well, the fire maple carpet and the fire maple stove. I should do an actual review on that soon, on its own. These onions smell beautiful. Oh, and I've got to give me missus a shout out. Look at these. Look at these. We've got 4 of these. They're rechargeable. And you can dim them. They're touch sensitive on the top. Hold on. Watch that dim down. See how that dimmed down? We've got 3 different modes. I'll dim it back up first so you can see them. My missus picked these up. She had a right bargain. She got them for a £5 for a set of 2. And brand new in the box. Look, there's another mode. Another mode. Off. Warm mode. More of a daylight and a white. Off. But yes, you've got 2 sets for a £5 each. When we checked them out, they were about 40 quid. So we got 4 of these, so we charge these up during the day. I'll give you a run through tomorrow properly on that anyway. And we go through the cabin, show you what's going on in the cabin. But we're getting there. We're in for a good summer, that's for sure. It's So yeah, going on about the water. So yeah, Ashley asked about, Ashley's doing a never come back bag, basically. A shit it's the fan bag. Doing a tarp setup. It's got a life straw, this, that and the other. And that was it. You want a bladder pack, if I remember rightly. So this is off of Amazon. Ash, this one's for you, mate. So there's two things we use. We got two of each of these. So this is called the Hike Man water bag. This thing is amazing. We got two of these. Big infill there. Tap that's twist. You can turn it and it's on and it stays on. Twist it, it goes down, it's off. But you can actually fill these up with water and stand on them. They're that strong. We got two of these, and that's, so it's 8 litres, I think, in it. It says 7 litres on it, but no, it says 8 litres on this, and it's 7 litres up to the line, but we do get about 8 litres, and then we got two of them. And what we do is we put our filtered water into these. We haven't built our water filtration board yet, which is coming soon. We'll do a video on that when we get it. I don't know what loaf straw you got, mate, but we got these. We got two of these as well. And this is the water drop ones. So there's the loaf straw, and it comes in this little bag here, so you can fill up this bag. Obviously it's got a screw fit on there. You can put that bag straight on and just squeeze and drink. Fill that up straight from a stream. Screw that on the end of there and drink. We use that. But when you buy this, this comes as a set. It comes with this bag, this water drop straw. I don't know if you can get these separately. Get it out of the bag first. But this holds 8 litres again, I believe. And what this is an open-ended bag. And this comes with the straw in that smaller bag. It comes as a set. This is on Amazon. Water drop. This is an open-ended bag. You scoop the water in. You hang that up from a tree or whatever. We just normally hang it on a post. And then you've got this attachment here. It clips on the bottom like that. And then that goes on the end of your straw. So on one end of your straw, you've got this little attachment here. And that hose goes on there. It does go on there. But yeah, it goes on there. You hang this from the tree. You give it a little bit of a twist over, and then you can buckle it shut. So you get no bits and bobs going in that's falling out of the tree. And that's how we filter our water when we're out and about doing our wild camping. That's how we store our water. And we drink straight from one of these or straight from a bag like that. But that's what we use at the minute. We have got a water board planned. So we're very close to a river. And we're going to come straight out the river, straight into the cabin, into a filtration board. Rather than having to do this. But this is what we do when we're out and about. That's how we do it. So I hope that helps. But that was on Amazon. I'll see if I can stick a link in the description for you, Ash, as well, right? But yeah, I hope that helps. If anyone else wants to know anything about any of these bits and bobs we're using, just hit us up in the comments, you know. We'll soon do some lives like this, be out and about with a fire going. I think we're going to have a fire tomorrow. Cook some jacket spuds in the fire pit. I want to spit roasted chicken soon as well, so maybe even a pheasant. If it comes walking on the land and I've got the catapult out or the rifle, it could be on, because it's legal to shoot them out of season as long as they're on your land, you know. So they're out of season at the minute. I think they come out of season in February. It was either end of January or something. They're back in towards the end of the year. But if they're on your land, yeah, it's legal. And fuck legal anyway. It's lawful either way. You need to fucking eat. You shoot what you want to eat it. Gives a fuck about the legal stuff. Because I certainly don't. Become ungovernable. Fuck the system. You know? It's when you find your true freedom. And this, I'll tell you what, I prefer this over any 5-star hotel, any of that nonsense. Being out and about doing this, camping out here in the hammocks, going on our wild camps and our treks, and just having fun being out in nature. I mean, we sit out here at night when we've got a fire on the go, we can see bats, and we have owls, there's owls hooting away. During the day we're surrounded by pheasants and rabbits. So if shit hits the fan, we definitely won't go hungry, that's for sure. That's why you need to practice with your bows and arrows, practice with your rifles, practice with your slingshots, and get stuck in. And why ain't you cooking this? My turn. She is sat there, she's sat there on a rocking chair, playing a banjo. She's just staying off camera. She's not fond of the camera too much just yet. We've got to break her in gently. Haven't we, love? These are almost done. Can't beat that sound though, can you? Go and get the beers. Go and get the beers, please. Oh, we got a fridge and all. We got a 12-volt fridge. We got everything that you got at home, we got here. Apart from a TV. We don't have a TV. We don't do the TV. Yeah, watch your guidelines, don't you? But yeah, if there's anything else that anyone wants to know, I mean, I don't know if you watched the video I put out today, this morning, which would have been Thursday. No, would have been, yeah, it would have been today, Thursday, yeah. Today is Thursday. So if you watch that video, stuff is going on. I'm going to do another little bit of a chat. If there's anything you want to know, I am going to start doing a series of videos on common law, about the birth certificate fraud, about your rights, about everything else that they've took from us. I'll start doing a bit of a series. So yeah, if there's anything you want me to talk about in particular, just drop it in the comments, and make sure you like, drop us a comment and subscribe. It's nice to hear from you guys. I'm hard to get hold of. I don't speak to too many people at all. I don't have it with no one. So basically, if you want to chat to me, this is the way you do it. It's through YouTube, because I don't do messaging. I don't even answer any messages on Facebook. Like, I don't answer any messages. If anyone's got my number, I keep my circle very, very tight for obvious reasons. I've had a lot of fuckery over the last 5 years. People trying to screw me over, trolling, you know, the usual fucking nonsense that I've had. I've lost my Swiss Army knife. I've got another one on me, yeah. Oh no, I've got the Swiss Army knife as well. See, I got two. We use that. These are handy little things. Absolutely brilliant. Got two of these. I've got one in here as well. Got a fork on one side, spoon on the other. They come apart. Obviously, then you've got your knife as well on the same side as the spoon. Mrs. got me this one, and we've got some silver ones exactly the same. Dead handy little things to have. Do you want me to open them up? Can't go wrong with a Swiss Army knife. Newcastle Brown Ale. Pick them up in a minute. Cheers. Cheers. Not really a drinker, but I do like this. I do like this. I've never been a drinker. This doesn't make me feel too funny, and I do like the taste, so she takes advantage of me when I've had two of these, because I'm like a little 15-year-old schoolgirl after two of them. I can't drink to save me life. Can I? And she's even worse. Because she don't drink either. But we don't do nothing else. you know. I reckon these are done, sweetheart. Put that in there a minute. But all you do to put these out is you've got this different cap. It's actually, you can actually turn down the flame a little bit with this. You just drop that on the top and it extinguishes. Wait for that to cool down and you just put your lid back on. I did see a lot of people using them when I was watching a lot of stuff on YouTube a while back before I got one. And to be honest, didn't really fancy getting one. Then we got one to try it out. I absolutely love it, so I can't knock it. So, right. So, do you want to put your own sauce on, or? Yeah. Plenty of mushrooms, yeah. Mushrooms, onions, even. Yeah. Do you want the burnt ones or the really burnt ones or the not so burnt ones? Really burnt. You want the really... Right. She's paranoid about uncooked food. They're really cooked. Oh dear. So yeah, so this is what we do on a regular. To be fair, she does a lot of the cooking. But I do a lot of the hard work too, so. This is about as much as I can cook. But this is our life, this is what we do. If we're not doing this or out wild camping, we're burning fucking brambles and sitting by the fire, cooking jacket spuds. I'll tell you what, it beats sitting in front of any TV. Absolutely. Beats sitting in front of any TV. Can't stand TV. I mean, even when we got the 80s radio channel on, it's when the news comes on, me and her are sitting here pissing our sides out with the fucking nonsense that comes out in the news. Absolute nonsense. I mean, look at look at all this sort of hay fever nonsense at the minute. It's too deadly, don't go outside. Hay fever, it's fucking hay fever. I've suffered from hay fever all my life and I live outside. Do you know, I'm allergic to rabbits. I know I still eat a rabbit though. Fucking mainstream media. Anyway, I'm gonna have to love you and leave you because I'm not eating this in front of you because it's gonna go everywhere all down me. I'm gonna knock off for the night. Thanks for watching. And like I say, we'll do another video tomorrow. Show you inside the cabin and that, where we are with that. And I'm going to get on and enjoy the rest of our night, so I don't want to make this whole evening about YouTube, but much love to you all. Thanks for your support. Like I say, give us a like, subscribe, drop us a comment, let's have a little chat in the comments, and let me know what you want to see, and we'll crack on with it. Much love, take care, cheers. Laid in the hammock, watching Trailer Park Boys, drinking a Nuki Brown, and Lou sat there in a rocking chair right next to me. We just had dinner. Outside, bit of camp cooking, and yeah, just found our new way of camping. This is fucking lovely. So anyway, I hope everyone's having a good evening and enjoy your weekend. Take care, much love.